Hi, this is Randy with ReportMaster Software. Now, what I want to show you today is how, if you've been getting these videos, you can do a good daily note in like 30 seconds or so, right? One that covers all your details. But what about that initial visit? Initially, you're collecting more data. You're doing more testing. Let's take a look at an initial visit real quickly here. Here we have Mr. Homer Simpson. What do we got here? Is it a motor vehicle? Is it a workers' comp, slip and fall? Let's say it's something totally different. He came in due to a fall while jogging. Now remember, you can actually just type something in and have it be part of this drop-down, okay? And it's a note that we're doing, an initial visit. And let's say this is going to go to an insurance company. So I'm going to hit the auto codes button, and here's a... Actually, let's say it's going to an attorney. Here's an attorney, but you could just as well have an insurance company or whatever. So I'm going to hit insert code. It pops it in there. And now I'm going to go to the subjective on this particular one. And in this case, it's his neck, left side. It's a dull, aching pain, hurts up to 3/4 of the time, seriously affects his daily activities, radiates to the shoulder left. What do we have here? How about bending left and right? Does it bring it on? B is for brings it on. A here is for aggravates. R is for relieves. Let's say these two aggravate it. And so there you have it. Now remember, you've got a form that covers this where the patient can check it off, and you can just check it on the screen if you want, okay? And anybody can do it. Yeah, you can do it, staff member can do it, whoever. So now I'm going to hit the drop down. Let's go down to, let's do a little bit of activities of daily living. So these are what areas of his life are being affected by this particular symptom. Here you have numbers, can do it fine, number 1, down to number 5, can't do it at all. And again, this matches a form the patient can check off, so anybody can input it. But let's just put a few things in here. Let's say this is a 3. Oh, I don't know, let's say this is a 2. Let's say this is a 4. I'm just going to put a couple things in here. 3, 4, 3. How about carrying large objects? Maybe he can't do that. Maybe small objects, he can do it somewhat. That type of thing. Let's say he can't do any more bowling. Maybe that's his main pastime. Maybe competitive sports, another thing. Can't do them. All right, so there we go. Now, I could go to the next screen. Here we have some more activities: traveling, communication, senses, hand functions, sleep, and sexual function. We'll just leave that for now. And then now I'm going to hit the drop down. And let's go down to the general physical screen here. Now I happen to have a couple things already put in here. His weight's 200. He's alert and cooperative. He's well developed, 6 feet tall. Here's his blood pressure, a little bit high there, left and right. And his reflexes are all within normal limits. Next screen, here we have some objective testing, things like cranial nerve, visual, dermatome. In this case, we just did some range of motion. So here I just put a few numbers in here for range of motion, all cervical. Okay. Next screen, here we have some muscle. Let's put a few muscle findings. Now remember, this is that real simple muscle scale. Let's say this one's a 3. Left, let's say right's right. What is normal? Let me hit the scale here. So 5 is normal. 0 is no contraction, so it's the worst case. Okay, so remember, I'm not a doctor here, so you'll have to bear with me. So let's say he's okay on the one side and not on the other. So let's say this one's a 2, and this one's also a 5. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Now let's say we've got a couple of, orthopedic tests. Positive left. We're going to have it fully described. Valsalva, positive left. I don't know if these tests are for this situation or not, but bear with me here. Next screen, got a couple more tests. Let's say we're not doing anything there. I'm going to hit the drop down, go down to the assessment screen. It's first visit, favorable results are expected. He's receiving medically necessary therapeutic care, not at maximum medical improvement. It's an excellent prognosis. We can't say whether he's improved or not because it's a first visit. Next screen, he's in a relief care phase. We're seeing him 3 times per week for 4 weeks. We're going to be doing, how about home exercises, adjustments, and how about EMS? And maybe we're doing it to decrease pain, increase ability to perform activities, and return to pre-accident status. And down here for closing comments, we're going to put in just kind of a catch-all comment here, which is, I hope I've answered all your questions, etc. Call me if you'd like to know any more. I'm going to hit insert code on that. And the last thing we're going to put down here is signature. Here we have a signature. We'll insert that as well. Now let's produce this one and see what it looks like. We're going to hit Write a Report from a Chart, and we're just going to click on the date, hit OK. Now, obviously there's a lot in there that I didn't check off that's available for you. There's also an awful lot that you can customize if you need to have something in there that we don't already have. So here we go. So here we have, it shows who it's going to, and because we didn't put an actual name, it says to whom it may concern. And as you look through this, you'll see that it is a very well-written, nice initial visit, fully documented. And those were the particular tests that are fully described because that's the way I checked them off. And as I scroll down, you get down to, here's that closing comment, and here's a signature. So there you have it. So honestly, I didn't really time that, but once you know what you're doing, it shouldn't take but a few minutes to do an initial that's complete like that. And we'd love to show you how to do this on your own for yourself. We do free live demos all the time. So if you've been thinking about this, give us a call. Let's give you a little more data, show it to you, and we'd be happy to work with you. Okay? Our number here is 877-742-9215. Thank you for watching.
Please give us a call today, toll free, at 877-742-9215 for a live demonstration.